Alright guys, before we hop into the fix here, I just wanted to, the first thing that you should do is check your oil levels and make sure that you are not overfilled on your oil. If you're overfilled, then just drain out your oil levels until it's at the right level on the dipstick. That might be your first problem, and if that doesn't fix it, then watch the rest of the video. Alright, what's going on guys? We're going to do a quick video here on how to fix oil leaking from your little clutch dust cover here on any pit bike. Basically this one's just RFZ, the Apollo 125, but they're all pretty much the same Chinese engine. So let's get into that. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take off your dust cover here on the clutch side. Should pop right off after you take off those two screws. Alright, once you've opened your dust cover here, you're going to want to take out this screw right here. Once that screw is off, both brass pieces should pop right out. And what we're looking for is this black little seal here. We're going to want to pop out this black seal here. I'm going to use a really small flathead screwdriver. Be careful not to damage the seal. Try to get in between the seal and your case here and pry it out. It'll pop right out like that. And here you've got your seal here. But if you can see, there's this little rectangular hole right there. That's where your oil is coming from, and you can see it's been dripping down in here and onto the bottom of your case and out the side of the case. So now you want to take your black seal here, clean it up really nice, and get it for our next step. So I went ahead and sprayed down my seal here with some carb cleaner and wiped it down with a nice clean paper towel. So you want to get it nice and clean and dry, and then now we're going to add some RTV. Any color should work. I grabbed red because that is high temp, which it's going in an engine, so I would suggest the red. Alright, so you're going to want to get a little bit of RTV and wrap it, or well, grease it up here on the side of your seal. Now that it's all coated up, we're going to slide it in. Make sure the side with the small little, it looks like a spring on the inside. Make sure you get that spring side facing the inside of the engine. So here's the spring. We're going to flip it that way and slide it right over that push rod. Alright, so once you get all your RTV in there, try to clean it up nicely so it's just on the seal and the case. Well, in between anyway. Try to keep it off of your push rod here and this little deal, and you should be good. Let it sit for 24 hours before you start the engine or run it or anything, and it should be good after those 24 hours. I'm going to leave my case open here to try and get the most oxygen I can on it, and hopefully that'll help it dry a little bit faster and give it a more solid bond once it's all done.